Hi. This is a Simple Life channel. Today I will take you to very beautiful places. And I will tell you interesting facts. We traveled 1,600 miles by car and stopped at a campsite. This is the Elbrus National Park. On the first day we went to the waterfall Maiden Braids. Water falling from a huge height, about 30 meters, beautifully crumbles in flight in long jets resembling the hair of some local beauty. Such an unusual effect is due to the fact that water flows here on particularly strong rocks, basalt rocks, where it fails to break through even a small trough for itself. This water is, by the way, a high-altitude melting glacier. Then the road leads up to a height of 3,150 meters. There is an observatory there. It was founded in 1980 by the National Academy of Sciences of Ukraine 3 kilometers from the top of Elbrus. The disassembled telescope, packed in several large boxes, was dragged along the slope of the peak by a tank tractor. The observatory is studying asteroids by their origin. In my opinion, this is very interesting. They don't like tourists here, so they fenced everything off with a fence. But this does not prevent you from enjoying the dizzying view. While we were here, a cloud began to rise from below. The thick white fog was advancing quite quickly. On the way, by the way, I came across a piece of an old tank caterpillar that had been lying here for many years. Our camping is very modest. By the way, the height here is not small, 2,150 meters above sea level. The river goes through the campsite, mountain views, and of course the cleanest air. We cook right here by ourselves. We took the products with us. These are canned food, pasta, but we also bought local vegetables and poultry eggs. Delicious and healthy breakfasts.
Там же максимум, ну, не знаю, больно будет, грубо говоря, но она уже краснеет там. Первый раз там еще.
Мужик так себя. Скажу, да.
On the second day, we go to Dongas Aran Lake. The path is not close, but the climb today is small. Now you have a view of the Baksan River. The road goes along the glacier. Almost all our way was in fog. Only the wild noise of a mountain river whose streams rush down from the tops of the glacier. The fog cleared, I walked for an hour and admired the views. But then suddenly a cloud descended from the mountains and plunged everything into utter darkness. It was excellent. After 5 hours of walking, we finally saw this lake. Just look at the colors of this lake. It seems to me there are up to 7 shades. An extraterrestrial species. The fog was again rapidly felt, like milk was pouring down the gorge. Rain added epicness. By the way, we are now in the border zone, not far from the Georgian border. Until recently, it was possible to get to the lake only if there were special passes. Now it is enough to show the border guards a passport. But we didn't get the border guards either. We spent a little time here and the way back. Wet but satisfied, we set off on our way back. But there's a crash. Avalanche. A torrent of snow and stone fell from the mountain opposite. For the first time in my life I see an avalanche live. I wouldn't want to be there now. The echo carries the sound all over the neighborhood. In the evening, the usual preparations for bed, I put. The equipment is charged, the spider is kicked out, I throw a hematogen into myself, and I go to sleep in a small cozy tent. The third day rises even higher. Mount Cheget. 12,000 feet. It's already pretty cold here. We put on hats, gloves. The weather is getting very bad. It breaks down either rain or hail. The climb to the top took several hours. Very strong wind. There is fog at the top. But after 10 minutes, the clouds parted and a great view opened up. I even tried to launch a drone. All his systems screamed that it was too high, but he still flew a little. In such moments I want to live. Peace to all. Today is the highest point of our hike. It snows here in winter and summer. It's cold and windy. This is the famous Mount Elbrus, the highest mountain in Europe. The height of this mountain is 5,642 meters. That's 18,510 feet. There is not enough air at the top for normal breathing, and the human body first experiences euphoria, then dizziness. But while my head is spinning from the insane beauty, better than mountains, there can only be mountains. The next place I want to show you is 170 kilometers from Elbrus. The road goes through the mountains, animals graze, a great view of the canyon. We are in a paragliding camp. There are a lot of gophers here. They run around the field and play in the sun. Those who are fond of history and ancient architecture will like Eltaby. In the village you can see the watchtower of the Princes Bakrakovs, built more than 3 centuries ago. Svan craftsmen were invited from Georgia to build it. The locals are also sitting there unhurriedly. We left the car at the old tractor, and went to the canyon. Horses graze along the river, and there are ancient buildings. I never stop admiring the views of nature. Very beautiful and secluded. Enjoy these views with me. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. We really liked this trip. Leave your opinion in the comments to the video. All the best to you. Peace to all.